Hello, and welcome to another Saturday where we do some writing and productivity and things and stuff. And I'm having the hairiest of hair days, but it's fine because, we're here to write and do laundry, but mostly write, maybe. Um, how are things? How's it going? I'm gonna open the stream up on another tab just to make sure, since I am using Restream, and sometimes it makes it be there no comments. I know words. Um, so yeah. Well, that's a video I'm gonna have to watch later. Sorry, I had to open YouTube to make sure the things are functioning. There we go. Okay, so yeah, and I saw a video that I want to watch later. Um, so yeah, here we are. We're gonna do some stuff and stuff and things. Um, mm, mm. so wow, I had a thought, and immediately as that thought happened, I lost it. But today's goal, today's plan, since it is November, it is insert your novel challenge here because there are so very many months. Um, that we need to get some work done. All right. And so the goal today is to work on chapter 12 of Project Fall, which is the sequel to Incarnate's Rise. And yeah, today's a casual, chill, we're gonna get some work done kind of day as we're wont to do. So I think we're gonna jump into a sprint, I feel like. And yeah. So the plan, the plot, and the possibly even the scheme today is we're going to do two, probably three 45-minute sprints where we're gonna talk in between, but we're gonna be writing, we're gonna be doing our do, we're gonna be vibing, whatever it is your goals are for today. You know what how nano is, or not nano. November writing month is going for y'all. The usual. My hair is getting long enough, so I'm kind of reaching. It's not just a face mom territory, and I'm like kind of giggling about it a little bit. Um, yeah, my brain is everywhere all at once. I did do a little bit of writing. It wasn't story writing. I ended up getting the newsletter ready for next week or the end of this week. I have it scheduled. If you've signed up for my newsletter, you will get it soon. I'm trying for like the 15th, like that week of every month, just because like I thought it was like cool that I do it like a month after the book release and blah. I know the 15th is like the day before, but the 15th isn't always going to show up on a Saturday, so it's going to be like the weekend, the weekend of that week. Um, am I going to stick to that? I have no idea. We're having a time. Okay, we're having a time. I'm gonna make a video for like updating and vlogging and stuff and things. And I'll talk about a lot. I'll probably talk about it then because we gotta get some work done. Work is we gotta get some writing done, and it's gonna be fine. So I'm gonna put the timer. So I'm gonna drop over to the screen share territory. And oh wait, no. Which one? Forgive me. I think this one's the screen share. This one's the chatting. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the right. This one, I'm on the right one. So we'll go over here. Um, I feel like I'm gonna go back to StreamYard. as much as it annoys me and it feels like it's extra steps, I might go back to StreamYard after this month is over. So let's do that. I'm going to be using Laura's Grimoire timer because I was scrolling through to go find the one I usually use, and I'm like, nah, this one is really cool. So I'm going to put that. Check over here one more time. And yeah, so we're just gonna jump right into to a sprint. Happy productivity. This is too many tabs. This is gonna stress me out. that was the end of sprint number 1. How did we do? I am. Well, how many words did I get? 440. But I also folded laundry and went upstairs and let the cat out of my grandmother's bedroom because I haven't seen her in a couple hours, and that's where she was locked up. We didn't mean to. She likes to sneak under the beds, and then we close the doors to try to get her to not be in those spaces. She's already in those spaces. We had some folks join us. We had Kiyoko, hello. And Katie, hello. And Stephanie, hello. What's everyone writing? I'm working on my sequel to my debut novel, Incarnate's Rise. She's right there. Project Fall is what we're calling it. And I'm on chapter 12 so far. We'll see. I'm struggling, but Kiko says, I'm late. Finished a stream and try not to move so much because back injury. Oh no, I hope you feel better and your back becomes better soon because back injuries suck. Katie says, I am writing a fantasy trying to figure out how magic works in my world. Oh, that's so much fun. Magic systems are like either woohoo or the bane of my existence. I have a what we're calling a medium rare magic system, and it's not because my novel's a paranormal fantasy with vampires, but like it's like super hard, but it's also not super soft. So I'm calling it medium rare. Kiyoko, of course, is writing their Dragon Age fan fiction. Stephanie is working on magical realism and fighting off the cat who loves my keyboard. Spoiler alert to the other comments, we were both having the same problem. Boop boop ba doo boop ba da 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 do 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 do. Yep, because as he appeared on my desk, and also Stephanie had their black cat. Yeah, Azzy was being a cuddlebug. She is Azurite the Archfey. She is my writing assistant, my familiar, and my giant pain in my ass. But I love her so very much. She has now fucked off to probably go sleep in her tree upstairs with perfectly view of my grandmother's garden. This is an idea, though. I like this idea. I feel I have had to have 2 keyboards to counter whichever one he tries to sit on. I love that idea and curious if that could actually work practically. Because I would do that. I would like put the keyboard like in my roll top so that way I wouldn't accidentally like key it, right? And then when I was like streaming or something, I would use that one. But then it's like, what if the other one keyed while she was sitting on that one, so it would still be the same problem? I'm like, I have logistic interests. Stephanie got 295 words and set up my Spotify. Love that. Do we have a Project Spotify playlist? I currently made one for Project Fall. It has a lot of continuity with Project Incarnate's Rise. I'm gonna keep calling it Project Incarnate until the day I die. Incarnate's Rise. And then I've got other songs in there. And my slightly new obsession with K-pop Demon Hunters has also became a part of that playlist. Wait, has it? No. Project Fall is actually still safe from K-pop Demon Hunters. Project Immortal Masquerade and the playlist for the Realm of the Nightmare God have both been influenced by K-pop Demon Hunters. I remember that now. I nowhere is safe, but everywhere is fine. Hi, I am new to this field. Nice to meet you all. Hello and welcome to the stream. So feel like there's some new faces. I mean, obviously we have at least one. So I'll do a quick and dirty outro real quick. Because you're on my channel. Hi, I'm Crystal. I make a cluster of content ranging from whatever I decide to do at any given day. Mostly it's live streams on Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, where we are right now. I do productivity lives where we write, we chat, we hang out, and we try to get some work done, especially since it's November. We are almost at the end of the year and the beginning of a new one, and I am terrified. Um, on Mondays, I do something a little bit different. I play some video games, same bat time, same bat channel. Currently playing Vampire the Masquerade 2, Bloodlines 2. I really hate the title. I do. The game so far is fine. But I do that on Mondays. So if you want to see a little bit different, be doing that. Once that playthrough is done, I'm going to be doing 2 productivity sprints more than likely. It's fine. Did I say outro? Kyoko's so good at catching my bullshit. Also, I am debut author, and this baby is my debut book, Incarnate's Rise. It is a secret lineage paranormal fantasy with vampires, werewolves, magic, gods, and a woman who's thrown into a destiny that may or may not be her own. It is available mostly wherever you can find books, and there is a link, I hope, down in the description. Okay. Was that quick? I didn't time it. No, God, no. This is the beginning. It's me, okay? I am also an agent of chaos and an arbiter of confusion, 9 times out of 10. So welcome to the show. I'm writing a new Dragon Age fanfic, though. It's a Fel Asan one inspired by the Orpheus myth. Ooh, because it's perfect. I'm intrigued. I wrote half of the first chapter, and I love the title for it. Just a struggle with all over title for the fanfic. Mood, big mood. I love that for you, though. We stand multiple projects here, even though if your girl's only one project girly, and even that is a struggle. Because every time and I've talked about this ad nauseum because it's not the first time I've tried to work on Project Fall. But every time I try to work on Project Fall, I feel like I'm pulling teeth still. And even I have up to the first 14 chapters outlined. Probably also not good. But I said I was just going to outline till the end of November, to the end of October, and then I was just going to write from there. I have 14 chapters outlined, and that's probably like out of 30 or 40 because I kind of want to keep it consistent with the other white meat behind me. But every time I open the document, I'm staring at it, going, "What the fuck am I doing?" Sequels are hard, even if they're half written, because I still have to like the half that I've written, and I'm still undecided as to whether or not I like it. But I am not contractually obligated because I am an indie author. But I am contractually obligated to finish this thing, mostly because I am pretty sure there are people who I love dearly and respect who will come after me with sporks if I don't. So, yeah. We're struggle busing. We are struggle busing so hard. It's fine. We're since an author struggles. In other news, water makes you wet. Note how I said it correctly and didn't say water wet, because sometimes I've said the Marvel line, which is in other news, like insert thing in other news, water wet. I have said that, and people have come not come for me, but they have reminded me of the logistical error of that sentence because water itself is not inherently wet, and I'm like, you are spoiling a very good quippy line that I like using in my vocabulary constantly. So, son of a bitch. That was the end of my coffee. That's unfortunate. So, yeah. So other than that, how's November treating y'all? Are we hip deep in writing challenge, or are we just kind of flying by the seat of our pants, going ah to get through the rest of this year? Because Lord help me, I feel like I am the latter, less of the former. But it's fine. Also, I forgot to fill my water bottle again because I don't need to hydrate. Hydration is for humans, and I am slightly human adjacent. Yesterday, I was so tired yesterday. I was calling myself the human construct who was being held together with duct tape and glue. And I was pretty sure the duct tape broke a while ago. Which I feel like is fine. It's fine. We are here for a time, whether it's long or good. Answer Hasty, try again later. But 'tis the season for things. Yeah. Can't really, because half of the time I want to make sure I have water just for those moments where it's like I'm waiting for comments to pop. So I like sip the water so like the dead air is not completely awkward. But it's fine. Oh my god, it's doing it again. Sorry guys. It looks like I'm ignoring the comments. I'm not, apparently. Oh, there they go. Okay, hi. Looks good. Adding that to my list. The comments just like all the comments just loaded like right now. I hate this place. I'm going back to StreamYard. I'm still dying over the font. I cannot think of a title to the end of my work. Hey, I have been playing Anita for the past few months. Thinking about multiple projects? Me too. I can't decide the title for mine. Although that may be because I'm a newbie. Hey, titles are no joke. Titles are hard. Since the Godsborn series is 8 books in a trench coat, I have titles for at least 5 of them. Right? Book 2, book 3, book 4. I don't have one for book 5. I have a tentative title for book 6 and a tentative title for book 7. Oh, 100%. Marta messaged me during the sprint and was like, just so you know, like I'm reading I'm reading Incarnate's Rise right now. So if you're not working on book 2, you better be working on book 2. Okay, I love you. Like that sort of deal. I'm paraphrasing because Marta's adorable. Threat of spork sounds scary. It really is. I have at least like 3 people who will spork, who will hunt the spork. Not good. This entire week is cursed. I'm so sorry, Kyoko. Doing better than last year. Yay! We love improvement. 13K into my writing project. I love that. I mean, with writing. Oh no. We have 3 people leaving the workplace that had a confrontation with another coworker because she has the opinion, was of the opinion to start very private conversations, topics in the middle of the store. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? Oh, I hate that. It got a bit out of hand. She doesn't understand that it was inappropriate behavior for a work environment and between coworkers. I had to tell my supervisor. Turns out she also told very private stuff with another coworker. That is the drama. The drama. Oh my god. Yes, it's social water. I do that in like regular people conversations too. I have to have something to drink on me at all times. So the inevitability where my social anxiety and my introvert nature kicks in, I just sit there with a drink. I wish I was kidding. Oh, hey, it's fine to become an author late in life. Oh, is it fine to become an author late in life? Because I always there is a post on face on the social medias. I don't remember where I've seen it. Okay. Short answer here. There are actually many, many authors who either published late in life or didn't become successful until later in life. Okay? You can start writing whenever the hell the itch needs to be scratched. Um and yes, write it, write it, write it, write it, write it. Ugh, I'm so sorry, Kieko. Multiple projects cannot commit to one because one day my mood vibes are for one and the next are for two and so on. Hey, I like I said, I respect my multiple project goilies, boilies, and them these, okay? Like I I love you guys and I wish you guys all the best in your multiple projects. I can't because I hyperfixate. That is why I'm like I've said this before. I've said this before. That is the reason why Project Immortal Masquerade exists. Because instead of working on Incarnate's Rise, I needed to write a fan fiction for one of my main characters being in a relationship with one of my favorite Marvel characters, and then it became a book on itself. And now I have to I have to take off the serial numbers because and I did that what in 3 weeks? I can't remember. It was a full novel in the space of way too quick and everyone was freaking out including me. And now it's book 5. So like my hyperfixation will never let me jump projects. Like I will always have to finish one then go back. Oh, facts. Hey, you know, the beverage goblin needs to have 3 drinks at a time, right? I only have 2. I have cut down to 2. Mostly because this is water and I put flavoring into it to make it fun. So therefore it's hydration. Because I'm poor. Okay. Yeah. But Dragon Age Day is December 4th. Come closer. I really want to work on the Felasan fanfic so I can start posting it around that time. Do it, do it, do it. Brando Sando always says that too. Be consistent. Yes. Even like honestly, even if you write like for 5 minutes, it's still like just always try. Always try, always do. Be consistent. Of course. Yeah. Seeing how Project Immortal Masquerade takes form is is wonderful and entertaining. She is a time. She for those of the uninitiated, Immortal Masquerade is my enemies to lovers um fantasy romance. It's not romantasy, I don't think. I'm still learning the terminology. But it is an enemies to lovers romance set within the Godsborn series, canonically taking part after book 4, and only book 1 is finished written. But I know the plot of book 2 and book 3, and book 4, I think I can figure it out. It's fine. So yeah, it's supposed to be. It's a masquerade ball. It was, yeah, it was supposed to be a masquerade ball that this character shows up and meets my other main character to have shenanigans. So yes. Gonna hop off I'm gonna hop off for a bit because doing some stuff for my back. Yay. Oh, the stupid doctor doesn't even look at my back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just asked me about it, gave me a thing from the pharmacy, and told me to sleep in a certain position. That's it. I hate that for you, and that makes me sad. Because as someone else who is multiple, I am a stack of doilies tied together with twine. Okay. Um, I understand your plight and I sympathize and I hope that you get either the help or just the recovery that you need. Also, take advantage of Brandon Sanderson's free classes on YouTube. Yeah, he does a lecture series that I watched in between, um, before, like, while Incarnate's Rise was in edits. I watched it because I got curious. And, like, honestly, there were, like, that, it was really good. And the part at the end of it will always make me, just always make my heart warm and when fuzzy. It's like at the end of the day, I might be paraphrasing the exact words, but at the end of the day, um, you wrote the book, you finished the book, so therefore you're a colleague, and like so it's like therefore you matter. And I'm just like hot shit. That is like dope. Ba, 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 ba. I was in so much pain. Oh, that sucks. Feel better vibes. Probably hit a nerve. It squeezed it. Oh, I hate that. It got better during the day, but I'm still in pain. Just please take care of yourself, Kyoko, and get all the rest you need and can. Like, don't feel like you have to hang out. Just go rest. You know, you know, like I'm not laughing. I'm only laughing at the way at the sentence, not what you're going through, because that, yeah, I know I've been, yeah. Big squishy hugs from your favorite potato bat. Except for not actual hugs because hugs probably hurt, but like the vibe of a hug. Oh, it's so good. I actually use some of the things that he taught me in my creative writing lessons with my students. Yes! I love that. 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 Nope. I want to hang out. Hey, you are a strong, independent adult type person, so only you know what you can. Only you know what you can and cannot do. And I appreciate you very much. Streaming for myself is depressing. I have the late shift next week, so I can't be on so many streams. Sad panda. That's unfortunate. But we appreciate when you do come hang out. I say we as in like the general streaming audience of our community that you pop into chats and stuff. Take what I can get. Fair. I feel like that's bad. I haven't even been. I try to jump into other people's streams, and lately it's just been like, I don't have concept of time and nap and responsibilities and things. So, like, I actually miss the troublemaker streams. Someday. Um. Anywho, done some chatting. What do we think about doing some more work? Because I have to change out the laundry and then maybe get this chapter done. If I can get this chapter done at the very least, I don't even necessarily know where it's going, even though yes, I did outline it. Everything's fine. Do. Just enough to like them. Okay. Yes. So timer. I'm gonna switch to. Okay, that's that button. So then this button should lead me to this. Oh yeah, don't even get me started on the spreadsheets. I do that always before work, but if I can't be on looking at the spreadsheet and liking up into the spreadsheet, I am intimidated by the spreadsheets. I'm actually not tracking. I was going to track my shit, but I decided not to. Because chaos is fun. Mostly I'm just afraid to break the spreadsheets, to be honest. Down to right. Woo! All right, let's get started. We are going to do the do and do the thing and thing the thinger. So we will be back in 45 minutes. Happy productivity, happy sprinting, happy vibing, happy whatever it is you're doing today. Just do the do. Yeah. That was the end of sprint number 2. How did that go? Ooh, sorry. Well, this is love for the timer because yes, it's got the supernatural vibes. I love Laura Nettles' timers. Um, I alternate between hers and the ones from Jess over at the Hexed Hourglass. If you want some sprint timers, I highly recommend it. I will link this timer in the chat so that way you can find Laura's because they are good. That's one. Laura has a playlist right now. I think that link might lead to the playlist I'm using, which is the playlist from a friend of mine, Mars, over at Somber Honey Books. They made a timer playlist for our community, so we could all share each other's timers and stuff. Hasn't been updated in a minute because Mars is a very very busy person. So, but yeah, hungry again. I'm with you. I don't have nearly as much food for the next few days as I thought I did because your girl went a little crazy at the beginning. 505 words and figured out my family trees. Yay. Another one that's hard. Katie got 466 words. How many words did I end up with? Oh boy, hold on. Let me do this because I had 400 and something, right? We'll still go there. If I had around 400 words last sprint. I got 728 for also doing laundry. That doesn't seem very accurate, but hey, the chapter currently is at 1448 words. I'm almost finished it, I think. There is a small part of me that feels like I am forcing this chapter, but I am like consistently trying to remind myself to just get the draft out. Cuz I want to be close to publishing by this time next year. Um so I want to get the first draft done so then I can edit it and get it to beta readers before the midpoint. I mean, I've told myself that trying to finish book 2 in just 1 year is a lot for my second book in a minute. I need to give myself a little bit more grace, maybe 2 years. Project Incarnate. Incarnate's Rise took me 5. But it also used to be a lot bigger. So in my head, if I cut down half of the time I spent with Project Incarnate because I had changed it and rewrote it and then went through the beta and beta readers and stuff. So Project Incarnate's Rise itself may have only have taken me 2 years ish. So if I can do a book every 2 years until I really pick up speed, like the perfect golden idea, if everything goes right, doing a book a year sounds amazing. But I'm trying not to be unhealthy about this because last time I did a novel challenge was Project Incarnate. This was going back a couple of years ago. And I had finished, like I had gotten the 50K. I'd finished the draft by the time November was over. But I also like woke up at 4:00 in the morning, wrote until like 9 or 10 p.m., only stopping to eat. Like I was not okay when I did it. So I'm not going to be doing that again. We're going to be like we're going to still be very serious about this. I want to have book 2 out into the world, before the 3-year mark. Okay? But also, I need to just focus on getting the draft out and stop worrying about how it's going. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on in my head. Probably should have got water last sprint, but I didn't, so it's fine. All right. And there's the link for Laura's channel. Yeah, exactly. Right. This right here, neon lights. Put it on a wall somewhere. Self-care and writing, not or. That is something I am trying. I am trying to do. I mean, I gave myself the schedule. Okay, so this is the behind the scenes of how we're working here over at House Cluster. Okay, I wake up at 8 a.m. I have breakfast. Whether or not it's decent, who knows? Because food. Then I come down here and I write until lunchtime. I have lunch, and then I write until after lunchtime, and I keep going until probably about 3 or 4. This is all on a good day. It's all on a good day. 5 days a week. 2 days, since my husband is home, and the undiagnosed ADHD gets very distracted by other people. I don't tend to write on days where he's home. So on his days off, I don't write. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But that's more of like a vibe. But then there is I guess technically it would be 4 days a week. Now that I'm thinking about it, because there is at least 5 hours somewhere within the week where it is Critical Role and crochet. Because right now I'm watching the tabletop RPG live show called Critical Role. A bunch of nerdy ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. So I watch that while I work on my crochet project, which is it visible? Right behind me. It is a queen size blanket I'm currently working on. So that is happening. But once it's done, then that'll be done, because I'm like trying to give myself time to not write as well, because self-care is super important apparently. I also play World of Warcraft in like my quote unquote downtime. And so should everything work, that's still plenty of time to do the drafting goodness. Hopefully. I don't know. We're still kind of playing most of it by ear because, yeah. There are times where I'm like, I gotta write, put on my headset, and then just do the thing. It hasn't happened a lot yet, but it happens. But yeah, we're trying and not or in this house. So that's my work schedule. It's like 8 to 3. I guess like that's not quite 40 hours. But I try. We're working on it. Anywho. Oh. Speaking of self-care, I forgot to fill this again. So I'm just like playing with the straw. I might do that next sprint. That's where we're gonna go again. I still have to pull the rest of my laundry out, so I'll be doing that in the sprint. Wow. Sorry. Straight up into the way different. I had a thought, and I just went. So I got next sprint. I am pulling out laundry, finish folding it. My free time ends up playing Sims instead of writing, but I want to schedule writing time. I love Sims. Sims is fun. I play it on occasion. I actually built. I'm not plugging my own content, I swear. I built the locations for Incarnate's Rise in The Sims because I thought it'd be fun. The videos are on here somewhere. It might be buried. Who knows? I was just like, I should rebuild them because I don't think they're they're accurate, but like they could be better since more content's come out. Not that I've told myself, for reasons that are currently going on with the people that own Sims, I'm not giving them any more of my money. So I'm still only working with what I got, and I'm 2 expansions out of date, I think. Which sucks because I really wanted business and hobbies. Um, I stay away from The Sims for now. I don't know what the big update destroyed this time. Apparently, the big update, or like they're apparent. Pardon me, I'm trying to get thoughts together. Apparently, they're trying really hard to work on actually like fixing the bugs. Apparently, because they're like, I think they're trying to generate goodwill with their community now because EA has shafted it so hard. Um, I love making my character, I love making my characters and building places I'm writing in Sims. I'm not buying Sims games either now. Yeah, it's let's see, characters. I've made the whole main cast, and then um the side characters. I haven't made Rafe yet, which at some point I should, because he's a sweet boy who needs a face. And then I made my main character's house. I made her mentor's house. So I made Elizabeth's house. I made Darian's house. I made the Sanguinarian, which is a vampire bar. I started to make the castle from the prequel because I have the castle pack, but then I still can't see that shit in my head yet. So the prequel will happen at some point, and then maybe I might, have a brain to make it. So many creators are leaving the AI Creator Network. Yeah, I heard. You cannot tell me they do an update fixing 150 bugs and nothing is broken. Oh, I did not say that. We know better. We know better. It's The Sims. Oh, try to fix 3 bugs and they add 5 more. Exactly. Oh, I could rant about this all day. We really could. And we've done it before. I think there was a whole stream where it was just when we were off timer, it was just us bitching about EA. Which I mean, oh goodness gracious, great balls! Like this, what happens when you get a bunch of nerds and writers in one spot, and it just becomes a time. But if we do want to get another, I think we'll only do a. Should I think? Do we do another 45-minute timer? Or do we do a 35-minute timer? I'm kind of leaning toward the 35-minute, which of course that means I'm also not going to get much writing done. The chapter's still not finished, but it's fine. EA has been a problem beyond the telling of it. Like, it upsets me so much because there are so many titles that are part of EA. I mean, evil company is going to evil company, but I mean, I already give WoW my money, and they have only stopped being questionable, within the last year or so, 2 years. Oh yeah, still not coffee in this cup. See what I mean by social drinking? I have to have a drink, and I just keep not doing it. Actually, yes, no. I'm like, I do have a bottle of Gatorade, which means I could have my drink without actually having to fill the cup, which is half the problem because I have this Brita cup. Okay, my beverage goblinitude is hampered by my doily body because I have a water pitcher in the fridge, just off screen, just over there. Okay. Well, my husband fills it really, really heavy. Like he fills it really full, so it's really heavy. And I struggle with the lifting of it all. So that's why my water cup hasn't been full. Because every time he gets home, I forget to be like, can you fill this? Or before he goes to work, can you fill this? Like, I'm like, I've been just drinking I have zero sugar Gatorade, and occasionally I have zero sugar orange vanilla Coke, which, let's be honest. Also, why is this comment? Why am I keeping this comment up? Because I've now drifted topics. Um, Orange vanilla Coke is just vanilla Coke with the can being orange. Like, you don't at least I don't taste the like orangeness of this orange Coke, but I'm obsessed with vanilla Coke, so as long as I can buy it like once a month, I will buy the vanilla Coke, because vanilla Coke is fucking amazing. It's the only Coke that I can drink. I'm usually like um a blackberry ginger ale girly. Um but they don't have that. They only have that like at certain times of year. Uh Ooh, I recently saw that we suddenly have Gatorade as well in the store. Yay. I mean, Gatorade was one of those things that kind of um came from my gallbladder surgery. Like, they recommended I drink a lot of water and a lot of fluids and stuff like that, but I also were get away from the sugar. Like, I had already started to drink it because when we had a whole bunch of doctor stuff happen like all at once, and so hubby started drinking it, and so I stole one because I didn't. Again, the water picture the water picture issue has not changed in years. Um, so I stole one of his Gatorades, and then I liked it, and then I started getting sick, so then I started drinking it, and then the surgery happened, and then they suggested Gatorade, so I drank more of it, and now I get a full case of 24 zero sugar Gatorades a month. Which, some of them are good, some of them are crap. Let's be honest. But you know, Beverage Goblin needs to have 3 drinks at a time. Which I think I did that. I think I did that real. I think I did that real once. On Instagram, I think. I don't remember. Maybe I should redo some of my old reels, because that would be fun. Sorry, my brain is like one of those bouncy balls that you get from the 90s that you throw and just bounce indefinitely until it doesn't, and then I'm like a walking zombie. So it's fine. We're fine. I'm bouncing everywhere. It's great. Okay. Well, I think we'll do a 30. That'll give us time to kind of chill and wrap before we run. So let me quickly pull the timer down to 30. I'll do just a little bit more. Either that, or I might just like piss off on my phone. I have to finish laundry, and then we'll see where I am once my laundry's folded. Okay. Wee. All right, so we're gonna do the thing. Happy productivity, happy sprint. This is sprint number 3, and it is our last sprint of the stream. So happy productivity, y'all. All right. That was the end of
That much there.
Okay, we're still live. I didn't break anything. Yay! I accidentally closed Restream instead of the timer. It's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. That was the end of our final sprint for the day. How did we do? We're still here. We're still here. We are still here, right? Oh, I pushed the wrong button, okay? I thought I was on the timer tab, so that I closed the timer. It's fine. I only screw that up once a year.
Oh, good. You can do it in 2 months.
My grandmother, ladies and gentlemen.
If you screw up again in 2 months, it'll be another year.
Yep, no, I might watch the Trouble stream once we're done here. So I didn't finish the chapter, sadly. I got a couple more sentences. But yeah, no, didn't do the thing. It's fine. So I'll probably try to finish the chapter at least a little bit tonight because I'm close. Um 439 words. Yay. Laugh at it. It wouldn't be a crystal stream without just a little bit of chaos. So also thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. I did see the notification. Kyoko 8 and trying to read, but I'm about to pass out. Go rest. Pretty please with sugar on top. Being in pain is exhausting. It really is. Please, 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 please go rest. Unless you don't want to, I can't control you. I'm just a goofy girl on the internet. Yeah. That's pretty much we're square for the day. Yeah, I didn't do much. I mostly the new season. Okay, okay. One of the things that distracted me, ooh, piece of candy, right? The new Night Manager season is starting soon. TM. There is no release date yet, but they're like, it might be in December. I'm like, wait, if it's coming out in December, I'm gonna wait until like it comes out to then get Amazon Prime because I was gonna get Amazon Prime so I could watch Has Been Hotel. But if Night Manager is coming out soon, then I'm gonna be like, because it for those who don't know, I'm a Tom Hiddleston fan. It's a problem. Loki is my favorite Marvel character of all time, so he is the other half of the relationship for Project Immortal Masquerade. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, no, new show coming out. I still have to watch Chalk too, and I haven't yet because I think it's on Prime, and I still don't have it because again waiting. There are so many shows that come on Prime. I have this rule. I wait till the show is mostly launched, and then or like everything I want is close enough together, so then I get it for like a month, and then because like paying $11 for 1 month or paying $9 or paying adult, like I wait for it to be free so I can watch everything for a month, right? Depends on my mood. If Night Manager comes out before Amazon Prime has their deal, then I'm gonna get it because there's Has Been Hotel. There is the Night Manager, I think. Then I think they're coming out with another Hell of a Boss at some point. Then there's the Legend of Vox Machina next season. There's also the Mighty Nine that's coming out at some point. I've already forgotten when the release date for that is. So like there is so much coming to Amazon Prime that I'm like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to pay for it for at least a month so I can watch all of these things. So I have to like coordinate when the release dates are because I'm gonna be behind on probably I'll probably end up being behind on Has Been since it's currently running right now. Okay. So the Mighty Nine is coming out on the 19th. Okay, that's only a couple weeks away. Cool. Um, all right, so I'm not going to be waiting for Vox Machina to come out then. That'll be next year's problem. um, Stephanie is a Bucky Barnes girly. I respect that. I like Bucky. I feel like I feel like Bucky would be like the Marvel friend I'd want. Now, when I say I want, and yeah, I'm a Loki girly, right? Like want is a strong word because I I don't fly that I don't fly in the ways that have wants, but also I'm a Loki girly. And he is just he gets some time with one of my main characters, and I love writing it. As far as I can go with that. I start getting really awkward when I start like, yeah, no, I totally wrote a fan fiction where my main character gets to have some time with Loki all the time. It's more than that, but it's fine. I'm overly hyped over the Mighty. I read that one because my favorite CR campaign and story. I agree, kind of. I can never decide. It depends on my mood. I will flip flop between VM and Mighty Nine. Even though I'm really enjoying campaign 4, that is a level of unhinged I didn't know I needed. Oh fuck, around January or February. God damn it. That means I should wait. Ah. I mean, it's bad enough that I was already 3 months removed from K-pop Demon Hunters because I just watched it last week. And I felt really bad. Like I brushed that movie off hard. I'm just like, I'm not into K-pop. I'm not into anime, and it sounds like such an anime thing. And then I heard all the songs, and I'm just like, I texted my editor. I think I talked about this last stream. I texted my editor going, "Oh my god, these songs are so Godsborn series coded." And what I got back was laughing emojis because they knew. So, ooh, Hello Boss is still gonna be on YouTube. Fuck yeah! We like not paying for shit. Thanks for letting me know, dude. I feel like that sounds vaguely familiar, and I forgot. So at least there's one show I don't have to pay for when it comes out. Yay! And I got water. And I flavored it with blackberry syrup. So tasty. But yeah, so things are coming for the thing I want. One of these days, I am going to do my hair up. So it's like both sides are going to be up. I'm going to have like a little fluffy hawk, and it's going to be so much fun. Sorry. Like I said, bouncy ball. Just watch my brain just go. Yeah. It's my fave, honestly. I enjoy Hell of a Boss. I don't know which one I'd prefer. I think I love them both equally because I think they've got very different vibes, but also very similar vibes. But also. Hell of a Boss made me cry. Hell of a Boss made me cry. Cause issues. It hit me there. I don't want to spoil anything, obviously, because whoever knows, whoever watches everything, right? But the ending with Stolas, I say his name right? His particular character arc and the character arc of those who are around them hit me in the feels harder than I would like. I don't think I'll ever be able to watch the first season again, because it hurt me. And yeah, it's too I loved it and it hurt me. Which, I mean, I say that for a lot of things. Like, there was a book I read. It's actually I beta read for one of my friends, and I was like, it tore me apart, spun me around, stitched me back together, only to tear me apart again. And I really, really enjoyed it, but I will probably only buy it and never read it again because I don't need that much emotional damage. But I also loved it. Like, there are things that I love that hurt me enough that I will never touch again in the best way possible. Same. I panicked hard at the end of season 2 and cried. Yeah. 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 I mean, yes. Anywho, we got to wrap up for the day. So, that's real. Thank you guys so much for watching, for vibing, for hanging out. I'm glad everybody got words, or at least did something, you know. If you want more of this style of content, come back next Saturday, same bat time, same bat channel at 12 p.m. Eastern time. For more productivity. And if you want something just a little bit different, come and hang out on Monday. Same bat time, same bat channel, but this time we're gonna play some Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Because it's out finally and it's okay so far. I'm trying to be an optimist. I mean, it's a Vampire the Masquerade game that doesn't quite feel like a Masquerade game, but it feels like a Masquerade game just enough for me to be like, am I playing a Masquerade game? So I'm going in completely blind. Experience it with me if you would enjoy, if you would like. The first 2 episodes, which are just live stream VODs, are somewhere on the channel. It's been fun. Also, bye from Katie, whose computer died. Oh no. Well, I appreciate you both for hanging out with me today. I have a newsletter. If you wanted to be just ahead of everybody else, it comes out once a month ish. It's down in the description. I have a website. It's also down in the description, where there are previous newsletters are in the archives, called the Tenacious Times, because I'm a dork. It's got character stuff. It's got where you can find the book, which is a link to a portal to a link to a portal. It's a time. The website exists. Hi. Where you can find me in all the places, because I'm in a bunch of different places. So that's, instead of using a link tree, I bought a website, even though I do have a link tree. Anyway, if you're interested in my book, Incarnate's Rise, the secret lineage fantasy with vampires, magic, werewolves, gods, and a woman who is forced into a destiny that may or may not be her own, the jury is out. It is available. It's in the description. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. It's at Waterstones. It's at the Canadian indie book websites. There is a books to read link down below where you will find out how to get your very own. Eventually, there's going to be a video, my November plan video. I have yet to record. I meant to record it and have it out by now. But the channel banner says it all. Gaming, writing, videos, sometimes. Until next time. I love and appreciate every single one of you. We will see you guys in the next video, stream, reel, wherever the hell it is. You find me next.